If you had the opportunity to spend the price of an SM7B, the legendary, absolutely amazing microphone or tout SM7B, and buy this microphone or buy an entire streaming setup, camera, lighting, microphone, and a streaming PC with an ELGATO capture card and have NVIDIA, which one would you get? The $399 SM7B, which you can't use without something like a Wave XLR, which I have off camera, or the whole streaming setup. In this video, I'm going to show you that entire setup for less than the price of a Shure SM7B, and you can be the judge. Is this the upgrade that you should be making for your channel, or should you be making your content easier and better? Do you like this over this? Oh, and by the way, here's a word from our sponsor, Lightstream. This video is brought to you by Lightstream. Lightstream is a cloud-based streaming service where you can stream directly from your console to Lightstream, and then they will re-encode your stream with professional overlays. Things like Stream Elements, Rainmaker.gg, a whole bunch of things like videos and graphics you can put onto your stream and never have to use a streaming PC to do these things. Right now, you can get 25% off your first 3 months by using my coupon code Darkened Cyrus. So make sure you go ahead and visit the link in the description to go ahead and order this, and thank you to Lightstream for sponsoring this video. You might be asking yourself, why in the world are you doing this? Well, it all started with this microphone, the Fifine AM8. They sent over this mic for review, and I'll go ahead and say it again, they didn't pay me for this review. They didn't see the reviews ahead of time. I'm not sponsored by them. They just sent the product and said, check it out. So I posted my honest review of it. You can go listen to it for yourself, see what you think. But on this review, I had someone comment down in the description, and I welcome comments. I want them. But here's what was said, and I'm not gonna read it all. If you want to see it all, I documented it all. Obviously, you can go read the comments, but twitter.com/darkencyrus, I screenshot everything, and hopefully he hasn't deleted those comments because they'll stay up over on Twitter. Anyway, we'll pop a couple up right here. The guy who commented, his account is called Vids, V-I-D-S, and he says, I'm willing to bet that you're still going to use the SM7B no matter how many El Cheapo copycats come up. Prove me wrong. Again, prove me wrong, I dare you, is how he ends that first comment. Prove me wrong, I dare you. So anyway, I comment, you didn't watch the whole video, did you? You should go back and look at the streams. I don't use the SM7B. It's in the A roll for my videos. Also have nothing to prove to you. Comment has me dead. And long story short, this basically goes on to the point where I say value of the SM7B doesn't make sense compared to so many other things. Pick up a cheaper mic, and you can get so much more for the cost and have a much better upgrade for your stream than just an SM7B that's worthless without something like a Wave XLR, which is like hiding back here in the background. So what did I do? We actually compiled an entire list of stuff. We're going to put them right here on the screen. Everything that we're going to talk about today, and we'll talk about the prices as I pull them up. And let's just say that for the price of the SM7B, it's $399 right now on Amazon.
Oh, that's a lot of damage!
And sometimes goes on sale, but all of the parts you're going to see right here, you can pick up either on eBay often or brand new. So let's go ahead and put this parts list up so you can see them. Look at everything you're getting, and let's break it down. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything up on the table so that we can see it. To start off with, we're gonna start off with the microphone that was mentioned. This is the Fifine AM8, and I've already reviewed this microphone, and again, I'll leave those links in the description. This mic right now goes for $54 on Amazon if you pick it up, and there's affiliate links in the description. If you do go pick this stuff up, it does support the channel, but you don't have to. That's up to you. But if you do, thank you. Anyway, so this is a Fifine AM8. It is an XLR as well as a USB-C microphone. What is that important for? This microphone will upgrade with you. You can use it for USB-C now, plug in your headphones, or you can do an XLR setup with a Wave XLR in the future and get better quality, okay? But you should go listen to it. The XLR to USB, it's not that big of a difference, and it sounds great on USB. For the microphone. Now, let's get into kind of everything else we have. Next, we're going to start with a computer. And you might be thinking, yeah, no wonder you can get this all for 400 bucks, because look at that computer. This thing is a little mini tower, right? That's all it is. Well, yes, this is a Lenovo ThinkCentre M81. You don't need anything special. And in this M81, you really just need the processor and enough spot to put everything. So what comes in the Lenovo ThinkCentre M81, and how much is it? So this one specifically you can get on eBay, and I'll pop up the list. This is pretty common. You can get them for about 50 $50 on eBay. And there's so many other options. I just have several of these that came from a school that they just kind of were giving away. And you could probably even do the same thing if you have something like that near you. I know that someone local to me sells old towers, the like you know, Dell towers, Dell Optiplexes for like 70 bucks. Basically the same thing you're getting in this. Anyway, 50 bucks got me this tower. It's an i3-2120 with 8 gigabytes of RAM and a hard drive, nothing special. More than enough to do what we're doing for a streaming PC. So I'm gonna lay this down and we're gonna talk about the stuff we're putting inside of this. So I told you we're actually gonna have an ELGATO capture card, and this right here is the ELGATO HD60 Pro. This is a PCIe card, so it actually plugs into the computer. But on this side, you get an in and an out so that you can actually plug in your console. Oh my God! Wow! Or your PC if it's a streaming PC, and be able to run it out to the monitor. And this will plug into just to buy one slot in your computer. And this one actually has a spare buy one slot. So this will be our capture card. Not that it's gonna stand up like that. So we'll just lay it down for right now. Oh, and so the HD60 Pro costs right now, you can get it on eBay for $90. They don't sell it brand new anymore, but I actually picked mine up locally on Facebook Marketplace for about 50 bucks. So, you know, your mileage may vary, but eBay where you can buy it, it's about 90 bucks for this capture card. For the graphics card, it has built-in graphics, but this little bitty baby graphics card, oh!
Oh, look at the little baby.
This is the NVIDIA QUADRO P400. And you're probably going to say, what the stupid is an NVIDIA QUADRO P400? Well, to prove the point, this is an enterprise card. And this card is actually based on the Pascal generation of NVIDIA cards. Things like this, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070. This card, which you can see right here, is a GTX 1070. This has a Pascal level encoder, which is the one prior to Turing, the latest encoder. But anyway, great, still has NVENC. Still get to use NVENC on this card if you had like a 1070. But these little baby computers can't support a big graphics card like this. However, this little low power graphics card has the exact same encoder on this little card that you do on this. You might think, well, is it going to perform less? Heck no. We did a video comparing this capture card in this exact system, same thing, and compared it to my 3080 Ti build that I had. And the results were crazy. Check out the link in the description for that, or I think we'll put the card, I think it goes in that corner. Go look at it. You'll be amazed. Spoiler alert, this was great, by the way. Anyway, so where do you pick up a QUADRO P400? You can actually get these on Amazon for a higher price than what I'm about to tell you, but you can get these all day on eBay for $70, and they'll come with a bracket so that you can be able to put it inside your system. Wonderful. The only weird thing about these cards, if it focuses, is that it doesn't use a normal connector. It uses what's called mini DisplayPort. You might need to pick up a mini DisplayPort cable, $5, like converter to HDMI. So think about that. Sometimes they ship with some adapters too. Depends on who you buy it from. So these two things go in the system, and you're probably gonna be like, yeah, but Brandon, I don't want to install things in a system. Well, I'll show you how easy this install was. I'll do it to you. I'll do it with you right now as I'm talking to you. Take the graphics card, find the PCIe by 16 lane, slide it in here, grab the lane, make sure everything's all lined up, and push, push. Wow, the graphics card's installed. Let's install the PCIe bracket. Just put it right here, line this in, and look, HD60 Pro is installed. I now have a system that has NVENC on it and a capture card built in. And you can see that right there. There's the capture card, and there's that wonderful P400. This thing's crazy. You gotta go watch that video. It's stupid crazy. So all in all, capture card, graphics card, and this PC, you're in at about like 210 bucks for this system. You can get some mini PCs. I did the the Kurumi, oh my gosh, mini PC review. It also performs wonderful and does 1080p 60. This can do 4K 30, by the way, just whatever. But you can pick up those for like 170 and pick up a cheap capture card if you wanted to do something that's new and not go used market. There are other options. I show you that in the video where I did the mini PC one. I feel like I'm just promoting all my stuff on my channel, but I've covered all of the budget options already. All for the price of this microphone. I'm not done yet. Let's keep going. All right, next, you have a ring light. Now, I don't have the exact model that I'm recommending. I did, and then I gave it to someone who was starting up their stream who's local to me. It's a 10-inch ring light. This is actually, I believe, a 14-inch ring light. And don't mind the base. It's just on a Joby base. But they give you all of the mounting stuff to where you can actually put the webcam inside. It's like a $12 ring light. Nothing crazy. It gives you the same controller that you have right here. You're gonna get the same controller where you can do volume up, or excuse me, brightness up or down, and change if you want it to be cool or warm. And so what you can do is actually put your webcam in the middle right here, point it at yourself, and you get a really good shot. And you'll see that here in 12 bucks. Maybe not this specific one, but it's the only thing I have here. And I wasn't gonna buy that cheap thing just to show you. All right, you're also gonna need a keyboard because you have a computer now. So this is a wonderful keyboard, mouse, trackpad kind of duo thing. This is $26, I believe. Yeah, $26 on Amazon. It's great. It's literally like one little wireless plug that you plug in, and you get keyboard as well as touchpad. I use this for like PC builds all the time, or my like couch gaming PC. Yeah, that one's cool. Video coming on that. That's a nuts one. 4K, less than $500 PC build, and it's like doing 4K 60 on Hogwarts. It's getting crazy up here. All right, and then the very legendary, and probably at this point it's like there's so many other options, but Logitech C920, and not that this, oh, it did focus, look at that. The Logitech C920, this is the C920E. This is the updated model. I don't have the little shutter protector on the top, but anyway, you can see it's had a lot of stuff touching it. My son loves to pull it up and down on my overhead cam. This thing's seen some time, by the way. Anyway, great entry level. This is $59 on Amazon right now, brand new, and you can find these used all day. But if you have a little bit more to spend, let me just go ahead and recommend the Razer Kio Pro. It's $99, 1080p 60. It has HDR on it as well. Really good mic, and if you want an example of what it looks like, Afterburn85, who's actually my community manager, check him out on Twitch. He has just switched to it, and he's loving it. His streams look wonderful with this thing. And for headphones, we have these. These are in-ear monitors for musicians, and these things are absolutely awesome. The soundscape, footsteps, everything you can imagine, just wonderful. $22, $23 or something like that for these. They come with several ear tips and stuff like that, and they just plug in like normal. This is a TRS cable, but you can get them with the microphone built in. So we're going to use this for monitoring direct out of the Fi-Fi. All right, so I'm about to do the recording, and this key light, compared to my big softbox, like, God, this thing is bright. Oh my God, this is like a one from Joby. Oh, this thing's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and let me show you this recording. All right, we're actually inside. I have everything capturing in multiple capture cards so you can kind of see everything. But right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit cancel, and I want to set all of us up myself. Wrong cursor. Close. And what we're going to do is basically just go ahead and add our game cap, which is going to be a video capture source. And we're going to just type in HD60 Pro. And this should pop up right there. Cool. It says no signal. Yay! There's a Nintendo Switch. Here's the controllers. Beep. Let me turn them on. Alright, so there's the Nintendo Switch. I'm on Breath of the Wild right now, so that's connected. Alright, so cool. This is all done. We can go ahead and click OK. And then we're also going to go ahead and add a webcam. And just so that you can see the quality of that, we're going to add and click OK. We're just going to add a new scene and make it something called a nested scene. And so what we're going to do is actually add this as a source in here. We're going to call this video capture device C920. And then we're going to choose the C920 that's right here. We're going to click OK. And right now, one of the things you're going to see is it actually shows it in a really small box. Because device default, it's actually not going to show it in full 1080p. So make sure you change it to custom and put it on. So 1920 out of 1080p. Here we go. So this is a 1080p. I've got a whole bunch of lights on. I'll turn them off in a second so you can see the difference. But the reason we made a nested scene is I can make adjustments here on this. And I can put them over here. So I'm actually going to add a new scene. We're going to call this cam. Or not a scene, excuse me. A new source. We're going to choose a scene. We're going to choose scene 2, which is where our cam is. Boom. Myself down here in the little bitty baby corner. And then we'll do a test recording from this in just a moment. I'm going to turn off all of these lights. I'm going to show you what the microphone and everything sounds like from that perspective, lights off, etc. So let me show you how to set up all this bitrate stuff and how to use this P400. I've already installed GeForce Experience and it just grabs a driver just like it would for any other graphics card. So GeForce Experience, get the driver for it. Then you're gonna go to output and change output mode to advanced. And then for the encoder, you're gonna see that we do have NVIDIA NVINC. Look at that. CBR, we're gonna do 6,000. Your bitrate depends on what you have internet-wise when you stream, but for us, we're gonna leave it as 6,000 just because that's what people see. We can do P1 through 7. I'm going to do P6 because it's only going to do one little pass kind of thing. Long story short, just go with P6. If you want to do P7, you can probably have some really good results as well. Tuning, I'm going to leave it on high quality. Multipass mode, I am going to do 2-pass quarter. And look ahead, off, cycle visual on, B-frames 2. And then for video, so that you guys can see this in 1080p 60, I am not going to downscale to 720. And I'm going to leave this at 60, but I'm going to do 59.94, which is the standard 60 frame, etc. Don't trust the 60 here.
Daddy, chill.
Okay, so all of that's done. I can click apply, but I'm actually going to go back and set this up for recording as well. I'm going to do the exact same settings. It's going to say use stream encoder, so it's going to do the exact same quality. So we're going to see what it looks like on stream as a recording. Cool. We're going to click OK, and I'm going to hit start recording, and then we're going to switch over to that video so you can see it. I'm going to turn off all these lights and get what this really looks like. Oh, and here's the lighting, by the way. We forgot to go ahead and set up the mic, but it actually went ahead and grabbed it. So make sure you go into settings in OBS, go over to audio, and for mic auxiliary, choose the Fi-Fine microphone so that you know that you've got that coming through. And then now your microphone's coming through. Now let's do the test recording. Yeah, so we're just kind of running around in Hyrule, doing nothing crazy. Oh, almost ran into some water. So anyway, this is kind of the capture that you would get from this capture card. There's nothing like absolutely, oh man, there's people to fight. Oh no, oh no. Ah!
Holy what?
I did not anticipate that I would actually be playing. Climb up, climb up, climb up, climb up. Ugh. All right, but anyway, you can hook up to anything. Obviously, it's just a capture card. So you can hook up a PC, you could hook up an Xbox, a PlayStation. It doesn't really, ooh, let's see. Oh, that was not fun. That was not funny. Okay, this is just this key light. So let me go ahead and do this. Let me turn this off. Look how much different. I mean, this thing's pretty awesome. And the C920 does a really good job. Like I switched it to like more of an amber color and it's adjusting the white balance. This is more of a medium white, and then this is a solid white. And again, it's adjusting the white balance. So really good webcam. This is the microphone. Again, this is a test of the Fi-Fine AM8. And then if you wanted to see things full screen, here's what this camera looks full screen. Obviously, I've got rings if I didn't wear glasses. This is a test of the Fi-Fine AM8 microphone, this $54 microphone. It's crazy what you can get. All of this recording, the webcam, the light, capture card, graphics card, the PC, the keyboard for less than an SM7B. All right, so yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop that recording. This feels like darkness. Darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
At night. I don't know why I'm doing that. The microphone's up here. Darkness at night. So let's ask that question again. The $399 Shure SM7B broadcast quality. Joe Rogan has one. Would you spend the $400 on this, or would you spend it on the other thing? Or if you had all of it, you know, you're looking to upgrade the mic. You do you, bro. But you have all of this as an option for the same price. We're talking about streaming PC, camera, a light to go with it, keyboard to control it all, capture card, NVINC graphics card, and the Fi-Fine AM8, which is the microphone in question. Which one would you choose, given the opportunity to upgrade? You got your $400 Twitch payout, your YouTube payout, and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna get that SM7B, and now I gotta spend $159 for a Wave XLR, by the way, if you want the Wave software. I think this one's a no-brainer. Comment down below. Was I a little too harsh? Was I a little crazy? Anyway, let me know what you think. If you pick up a PC like this or whatever, tag me over on Twitter if you build one. I would love to see it. And yeah, love you guys. Thank you. If you want to see that original Fi-Fine AM8 review, that'll be right here. Or the Project Quad, which is what I called this PC in the video. I'll put it right over here, just over the ring light. We'll see you over there. I'm just going to rub it a little bit. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.